Hey folks, a quick update on the German DAX. I'm Joe and I will guide you through various time frames beginning from the daily, and if I have enough time I will go all the way down to the hourly chart. What you see here is a daily chart based on the cash market. It's my cycle chart. We will come to the cycles later on. Have a look at that blue line. It's a 50-day moving average, and as you can see it plays a certain role for the last 6-7 weeks. DAX tried to break through it like several times. It kept testing that line over here. It tried to gap over it, then it got rejected here again. Here it broke through, gapped over it, and it got sold off again. Here we tested it again beginning from last Friday. Monday, yesterday, we gapped over it. By the way, we reconfirmed that 50-day moving average with that daily low, and today we opened pretty much at the same level where we closed yesterday. So that 50-day moving average inside, it might still play an important role for the next several days if this is a breakout attempt. And have another look at this black falling trend line. It's nothing else. It's coming from our all-time high or double top from beginning of January, and I just connected it with that low over here, and you can see DAX is right there today. It touched it yesterday as well with that daily high, but today I tried to break through, but there's nothing really happening right now. The bulls just stopped doing their work. And for me, it's a very important point right here. If we are going to break out and to get into that 15,000 area again, or if we are going to see new lows. And now we come to these cycles here. That red cycle bracket you see here, it's an 11-week stationary cycle, so it doesn't have any variance in it, and that midpoint of that cycle is the 27th of May, and that red cycle is in sync for the last year. It started pretty much with that trough we made in November or October, it was 2020. And since then, so it's over almost 1.5 years, it runs pretty well. And so this one here suggests still a low somewhere in the end of May, beginning of June. And once we take also these blue cycles, a 6-week cycle, into account, there's still the question if the beginning of that blue's new cycle was that low over here or this one. But my point is, it doesn't really matter which one we take, because this one turned already bearish, because this low is lower than this one and this one. So I still expect that there might be another sell-off into that time frame over here. We're gonna switch charts now. Give me a sec. So what we see here is the DAX Daily again on the cash market, and here we have the volatility index of the DAX, so the German VIX, the VDAX. And I just want to show you these divergences. We are still on that red one from that top here at 49.25. We still haven't really made a new low yet, but we are almost there. But have a particular look at that green divergence I just put in here lately. We made that high here at 14.315 this morning. We didn't get over 14.221, and have a look what the volatility does. It just gets crushed completely, and that tells us that's something not looking healthy at all. And I checked also the volume on the futures, and especially this day here on last Friday was just pumping with no volume at all. And don't forget, we have OPEX on Friday, so these options expire on Friday afternoon German time, and that might be a reason why these big boys, try to get rid of their positions before even these options expire, and then you keep seeing these, irrational moves with no volume behind it. I'm gonna switch over to the hourly chart, I think, or it's the 4-hour chart. Give me a sec. So here's our 4-hour chart, and we see in blue that bullish Wilver wave wedge, which is just about to break out through the upside, and we are, as I said, at a very crucial point here right now. This is also like a kind of bullish flag, where you have that first rally, and then you have that kind of sideways movement and a falling bull channel or bullish flag. And what we usually expect after a move like that, we expect another leg like this from here. And I put some extensions on it, and if this was a low, and by the way, we hit that 61.8% retracement at 13.388 quite precisely from that run over here. So this counts as a proper correction, and this gives us room if we duplicate that first leg to 15.867. So the bears have to be aware of that if the bulls are serious on that. Just considering this chart on the Cetera, it looks actually quite bullish if we break through that falling trend line here, and especially if we get over this high and this one here as well, then there is a very high probability that we see the 15,334 very soon. So this is the last chart for today. It's an hourly chart of the DAX. You see in red that a bearish rising Wilver wave wedge, and I was twittering that already last night. If we run into this resistance zone, we most likely see a little rejection, and we did for a little bit over 100 points. And I also mentioned if we get an hourly close above 14,234, and we did, we most likely run into this area 14,408 all the way up to 14,520. So this happened, so I'm actually still waiting to hit this area first before we run down to the target line. But don't get me wrong, this Wilver wave wedge is active. Even we didn't touch that upper trend line here. We got a high, a low, a higher low, and we got another higher high. So it's active, and it could run anytime down here to presently 13,852. So yeah, that's it for today. If you like this video, give me a thumb up or even subscribe this channel. I was quite busy lately, so I couldn't make much videos, and I try to make a longer one on the weekend, and I will try to include the US markets in there as well. Yeah, it's quite sunny and warm here in North Germany, so I will get my sub out, and we'll do a lazy day today. So I will see you most likely tomorrow or later on Twitter, and I wish you all the best. Thanks for watching.